Hey guys, today is Wednesday, March 2nd. I'm Rebecca Vogt, and your Lions Now News Blast starts right now. It seems that midterms are not the only thing stressing out TCNJ students this week. Student housing selection draws to a close today as rising sophomores and seniors have picked their rooms for the 2011-2012 school year. The housing lottery and room selection does not come without its fair share of drama, as students lodged hundreds of complaints to the Residence Hall Association. LTV's Colleen Stalter sat down with two of these students to see what they had to say.
The past few weeks were particularly eventful for many TCNJ students as they scrambled to find roommates, decide what dorm they'd like to live in, and receive their time slots. While many first-year students' biggest fear was getting a time slot that would land them in Centennial, upperclassmen had a bit more to worry about.
I was kind of going into it like, okay, 200 students aren't going to get it. In college, that's really not that many people, but still keep my fingers crossed.
TCNJ Housing informed students via email that about 200 rising juniors and seniors would not be able to receive a time slot. Due to the overwhelming size of the freshman class, Eickhoff Hall was reserved exclusively for rising sophomores, thus restricting rising juniors and seniors to the apartments, townhouses, and college houses.
Right now I'm on the waiting list, still with my fingers crossed, my toes crossed.
Cross everything.
Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I have to be realistic.
I also talked to rising junior Matt Giannetti about the inconvenience of possibly living off campus.
I spend a lot of time on campus. I work at WTSR here, so I spend a lot of time here, so it might make my job a little harder. You know, I can't just like, oh, I forgot something, have to run over to Kendall. So.
Do you hold any grudges against the freshman class for basically kicking out a lot of juniors and seniors, or soon-to-be juniors and seniors?
No, I mean, they got in, they get housing, so it's not really their fault. It's just...
Do you think there's anything the college can do to, lessen this type of problem?
Well, yeah, if they're planning on admitting more people, then more housing would probably be appropriate.
While these students did not expect to find themselves on the housing wait list, they seem to have accepted the situation and remain optimistic about the upcoming year. For Lions Now, I'm Colleen Stalter.
We'll be right back with more TCNJ news. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Al Gore, and I used to be the next president of the United States of America. I'm here tonight to discuss a very important issue, the truth, an inconvenient truth. A global issue that will affect your children and your children's children. The SYE housing process. You start out the process very happy. However, once you start on the system, you got your lottery number, you realize your dreams of a townhouse have just been crushed. You realize in the next couple minutes that, okay, well, I'll get Eickhoff or New Res. And then those dreams are crushed. And you say, hey, Abe is a nice place to live. I would really enjoy living in Abe, even though it is very, very hot sometimes, and only getting hotter. However, 5 minutes later, Abe's gone, and you think, Norsworthy. And then you realize Norsworthy is haunted. And then there's the crushing blow. Going to live in Centennial. FML. As you can see, the housing process is just a constant state of going down on the happiness scale. I hope you understand the importance of this issue and see how it would affect many generations of future Americans. Thank you.
Welcome back. Last week, TCNJ's radio station WTSR signed an exclusive contract with the Trenton Thunder to broadcast all regular season and playoff games for the AA New York Yankees affiliate over the next 3 years. Students will also be able to participate by creating promotions for the station, the Thunder, and the college. Congrats to WTSR on their successful partnership, and we wish them luck in their endeavor. All right, last night the college was visited by former presidential candidates Ralph Nader and the Reverend Jesse Jackson to discuss the state of the economy. Lions Television had time to sit down with the pair. Nader and Jackson also stressed how students should be more involved with political groups and make their voices known around the campus community. And that about does it for this Lions Now News Blast. If you have an idea for a story or would like to get involved, email us at ltv@tcnj.edu. For Colleen, Alec, and the rest of the Lions Television News team, I'm Rebecca Vogt. Have a great week.